Welcome to Great Overload. And we have a Microsoft CEO slash Nadella going through and talking a little bit about gaming here at a investor call or shareholder call, I should say. And he's going through and mentioning that he's really liking the fact where Microsoft is in gaming. Now, considering what they've done within the last year, right? Purchased Activision Blizzard, right? They have Call of Duty out, and they're really trying to drive their Game Pass subscribers. So we'll see here as I read it, kind of where he is on this. And we'll start off with what he started with is I'm feeling very, very good about where we are in gaming. In fact, right now, this is like the peak season for gaming, obviously with Black Ops and the new Call of Duty. It has been fantastic to see the launch and the market around it, the buzz around it, and for the love of gaming. And that's good, right? I hope that Microsoft gets to a point that it isn't just a season. It is a constant year-round launching of different games in different segments or multiple games in different segments each quarter so that they're driving interesting and likable and wanting to play games for gamers out there each and every quarter. I think that is where Microsoft needs to get to with their IP, but we'll see in this if that's where they're going through. At least it seems that Microsoft is committed, and I'm hoping that they will continue that commitment there to push gaming and push games out so that gamers have, more of a backlog of games to play, because that's what we all want, is more of a backlog. He continues on, if I think about it, right, we chose the secular growth category in entertainment, which we think is gaming, and said, let's double down on it. And it's been a passion for Microsoft ever since. In fact, I think the Flight Simulator launched before Windows or Office even. And so it's like one of the longest franchises in this company. And so we said, let's take that joy of gaming everywhere. And that's why even with these ads with Xbox right now, where are redefining what it means to be an Xbox fan. It's been a it's about being able to enjoy Xbox on all your devices. Sorry for the last part there. I was getting ahead of myself of what I was thinking. I like that they're doubled down on gaming. Hopefully that enthusiasm continues to be pushing Microsoft forward, because as much as I want to play more games, I enjoy games a lot. And if Microsoft can drive and create interesting games, there's Indiana Jones out. I believe that's from a Microsoft studio as well. Call of Duty, I'm hearing good things about, Indiana Jones from a friend. He's enjoying that game. He's been playing it. And if that continues and Microsoft's able to deliver on these things, even if there are, growing pains with launches or bugs, but still having it, I think that is crucial. Now, where I'm going to kind of disagree with Microsoft, he's saying that, Xbox is going to redefine what it means to be a Xbox fan. And I don't think that Microsoft itself can do that. The fans are going to define what it is to be an Xbox fan, and where their passions are and where they go, that's going to be the definition for Microsoft to do it. They can help try to create avenues to define that, but it is only Microsoft's responsibility to create where those Xbox games can be. And we've seen in some of the ads where they're saying Xbox everywhere. That Xbox store needs to get there in all those areas, and it needs to be on phone, it needs to be, on desktop. In fact, I'd even say it needs to be on Linux, Microsoft. If you can get the games DirectX 12 and something on Linux operating, I think that you'll be even in a better state moving forward. But we'll see what Microsoft does. That's my side. I like to see the Xbox or the Linux side of things as well, the diversification. If they really are going to put the Xbox games everywhere, well, on the PS5, or PlayStation, I should say in general, PS6 will be out, Nintendo, uh, Steam handhelds, all these devices. If they're really going to be everywhere, and the Xbox is the gaming franchise part of it, then that's going to be the transition they're going to have to get to and kind of execute on. And Sasha continues, so our strategy with Activision content now is in full force. We feel fantastic about the progress we've made, and more importantly, I think the long term as a company, we can bring the best of AI innovation, cloud innovation, console innovation, PC innovation to build the best games that can be enjoyed by gamers everywhere. I like this. I like that. I like that statement a lot. Now, the interesting part about this, right? Everyone's so worried about console and what Microsoft's going to do to console. While there's still that's still open-ended here. Notice how he separates out console innovation and PC innovation. I don't think console innovation can be solely on a game side of things. They're going to need to also have a console in some form if they want console innovation. Because if PlayStation is driving that or just Nintendo is driving it, while Nintendo has changed and had different console innovations, they kind of beat to their own drum a little bit. And some games never kind of made it to Nintendo. But PlayStation, if they're not being pushed, how are they going to innovate, right? And that's where I think Microsoft is going to still wants to push just based upon the statement. AI and cloud innovations, I hope that means, that there's stuff there that improving the AI in the game, NPCs and stuff like that, have better, communication and stuff like this inside the game. There's a lot more you could do with, interactive, fighting scenes, all that other stuff with AI. Cloud innovations, I think that is a give and take depending upon what the games are or what the innovation is. If the innovation is playing the game in the cloud when you're away from your console, your PC, that's one thing. But if it's that the games are going to require a cloud connection all the time, I don't know if that's innovation as much. That's just an additional requirement. So this is open-ended on what Microsoft's doing it, but that Sasha put in there not just PC but also console in a separate, instance. I think means that if you're a console gamer in Xbox, there's going to be something at least for you moving forward. And that's just me gleaning out what's out of here. What Microsoft should do is a whole nother thing. I could see a whole multitude of things where they just, put out a basic spec or, put out, this is the chip we're using, and you have a whole bunch of third parties making it. We'll see how this evolves a little bit, especially with Steam powered OS. That's or powered by Steam OS. I did a video on that a few days ago, and that's actually an interesting concept where if Steam pushes this out, does Microsoft do something like that same thing with Xbox? Now, he ends this. At last week Game Awards, Xbox fans learned of another former exclusive, The Outer Worlds 2, would launch day and date on the PlayStation 5 2 after being announced only for PC and Xbox Series S back in 2021. It's another hint that the rumors that Microsoft this is from the article. My bad. I thought that's where Sasha ended. So I was looking at WCCF Tech and they had this there. But so Outerlands 2 is launching the same day at PlayStation 5. I still think Microsoft should give people that are supporting their consoles and stuff something extra, right? Even if PC is not something extra, right? If you're supporting your consoles and going out and supporting that hardware, give something extra. I get PlayStation can have it, soon after, or if you're doing the same day, why can't there be something extra for the PC or the Xbox side of it? There's so many different extras that have been out there over the years, even with, different Xbox or different, I guess not just Xbox, but different things, just geared to Xbox, your clothing or your suits or whatever else ships. This could be an option that Microsoft could pursue. This is something interesting where I know Microsoft has to gain a bunch of money from the Activision purchase, but what is that going to translate to, and how are they going to do it without eroding their current Xbox fan base, right? You want to grow off the Xbox fan base, and maybe that is Call of Duty in Game Pass is driving that. we're going to see the numbers in the next quarter. We're going to see how this kind of goes going forward. And if that is showing that that's where they can grow and that's how they're going to get the redefinition of the fan, fine. I just think that they're going to have to deliver every quarter a significant game that drives people to be Xbox fans and the Xbox fans of the games if they're not going to focus on exclusives for the hardware. And I'm fine with everything going everywhere else, right? I played mostly on PC. I've played on Xbox. Would like a PlayStation to play on there too. But I've had a Wii in the past and other Nintendo devices in the past, so I don't care so much where I'm playing. I care that the games are wherever I want to play. And my whole thinking in this, Microsoft, is that you still have to give something to the people that support you the most, right? If they're going to support the Xbox hardware, one, maybe it is the best hardware out there. Right now, we know the PS5 Pro is, but maybe you come out with a console that is the best hardware and that's why they're supporting you, or you come out with something else that is there. There's a lot of room in Windows to even make that a better gaming experience. You can go online and see that from a multitude of different people. If they can hit on some of these things, I think that they will be in a much better spot moving forward in the whole ecosystem of being able to help. What they want is the redefinition of what it means to be an Xbox fan. But that's going to come from the Xbox fans of where it goes. What you don't want to do is lose the Xbox fans and then try to build it back up again, because that's going to be a lot harder task to be able to get people behind your games that are just willing to go out and spend money on that game's hardware, whatever else it is, and continue to support it. So let me know what your thoughts are on Sasha's comments in the comments below. It's been interesting to see how this whole Activision Blizzard and how Xbox has been modifying itself or changing itself to get better. And I think it's going to continue to change. I think Microsoft's not even at a final set of things because they don't even know yet where they need to get to. With that, thank you so much for watching Grow Overload and helping this channel grow. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, as it really does help out the channel. Until next time, God bless.